Hello YouTube, it's TK here with knitting and crafting blog number 3, I think. It could be 4, I'm not sure. But today I thought I'd give you a look at some of the quilts that I've made, the ones that I've still got here in the house. Normally I make baby quilts and they're for gifts, so they've been given away. So this is the first one. This is the last quilt so far that I've completely hand-pieced and hand-quilted. The reason I hand-pieced it was because I absolutely love the zen of hand-quilting, or well, hand-stitching. So I think this one took me about a year to make. The problem with today is the fabrics that we have on offer just don't seem to be very good quality. So I don't think they're going to last half as long as those quilts the pioneer women made back years and years ago, where they're still pulling them out today and they're in perfect nick. I mean, we use our quilts. I make them to use them. I don't make them and then pack them away. This is the design on the back. So every quilt I make we use, so I guess it's understandable that there will be a bit of wear and tear, but it's fairly quick wear and tear, which is a bit of a shame because in a quilt there's a lot of time and effort put in, so you do want it to last as long as possible. So I would suggest for anyone looking at making a quilt, invest in good quality fabrics. I'm at my daughter's house now. She lives next door to us. If I hung it up in our yard, the dog would be jumping around trying to pull it off the line. How annoying. Okay, the second quilt that I'm going to show you is this one here that I think of as the Harry Potter quilt. And I made this for my son. The reason that I think of it as a Harry Potter quilt is the design on it. It's all like dragons and wands and lanterns and magical sort of things. And I machine sewed this and hand quilted. I'll always hand quilt my quilts. I don't like. For me, the whole point of quilting is to hand quilt. I just love that. The meditative flow of hand quilting, and I really love the look of the back, the texture that the stitches make. Those are lines there, shadow lines of the clothesline. So it's not all like wrinkly, it's all fairly flat. And look, see, I'm going to have to sew on an applique patch there before it gets too far gone. He uses this all the time, it's on his bed constantly. And there's another part where it's falling apart. I probably shouldn't point that out. And I made him a little patch there. So I made that in 2006, and there's a little wizard's hat next to it. And the last quilt I'm going to show you that I still have is this one here. I really like this one. I like the sawtooth pattern. And this one is machine sewn and hand quilted. Forgive the dogs, they do this all the time. And I entered this into the show, the local show one year, and I got first prize, and I don't know, there was another thing on top of that, I can't remember it now. And I got $40 for it, which was a thrill, because normally when you enter things into a show, the prize money is something like $2. So I promptly went out and spent that on some more fabric. So I love the back of this one because the quilting is just so, I don't know, can't think of the word for it, and the dogs are distracting me. Okay, and I think I've yet to, I sewed on a little hangery thing for it there I had to do that because they had to hang it up at the show. But I use it for a bed quilt. And that's it. So that's the quilt. I've got another one in the hoop at the moment that I've been working on for a while. I keep getting distracted between knitting and doing a bit of cross stitch, and there's some quilting, and so I dabble in a few things. But there's my quilts, and thank you so much for watching.